Hi there. So I would love to share one approach that I actually um, made that it's helping us to approach personal development in very, I would say, natural way. So there are three things that we have to consider to understand this. First thing is that actually our personal development is happening whether we are choosing to do it or not. So it doesn't matter if you consider yourself as more rational person. We all have a physical body, we all have our mental area, and we all have our emotions that are actually measurable. And to be successful or to be a person who is content with yourself, it's about us. So it's about our own responsibility, and we are in charge of our own development. Even though I understand I had lots of situations in my life that some period of time I thought that it really defined me, and it was very difficult to understand it. But that's why I understand it the way I do, and that's why I'm saying that our improvement is our own responsibility, and that's the first thing. And there's no one in the world who knows you better than you know yourself. It may be confusing at the moment because of all these emotional, mental, physical worlds that are combined in us, but it's possible. Second thing is that emotions are not feelings. So emotions are our physical reactions mostly to the world from the outside world. They are physical, they are measurable, they are objective. And feelings are actually our view on how these emotions are affecting our system. So mental, physical, and emotional. That's actually great news, because it means that if you start to observe, so with help of rational mind, if you start to observe your emotions more naturally, more neutrally, more it is natural actually, and you can rearrange your mindset, and it is like technique to make yourself more content, more successful, and to get it all together. And the third thing, it's something that it's maybe a bit more innovative in all this, because the first two things that I said, it's very well established by now. It's so the third thing is it's about direction. And actually, today we are talking a lot. There's lots of topics about masculine and feminine, and it's very charged. Even though when I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking that about masculinity and femininity. I'm not talking about men and women. Let's make it clear. So masculine energy, masculine approach would be something where we have initiative, something where we have a plan, we stick to the plan, and we make it happen. And feminine energy would be creative, would be more about accepting, so not initiative but about receiving. It would be more about nourishing, so seeing all these plants and how they go together in one space, and the masculine energy would be to hold that space. So it's a directional thing, and that's why I actually simplify it because I realized that if I'm talking, with let's say a woman, and I'm saying, so your masculine energy is da 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 da, she would say, but I'm not man, and it it can be confusing. I understand that. So that's why I actually started to talk about these emotions and about situation, explain situation in a in a matter of width and depth. So every situation you can if you have a depth of something, and if you have if something is at the same time wide, you have a space. If you have only one direction, you have like a blank line. And this is what I would love to talk about, and I will talk about more in next videos, and I will give you examples so it will be much more clear. But it is approach that makes our situations and changing of our mindset much more easier, much more natural, and it brings us to balance. Because if you have this integration of mental and emotional and physical body, we are a balanced person. It's as simple as that. So I hope you enjoyed it, and that you will continue to watch.